Alright, so I'll go on yelling here. You have 3 objectives today. First off, NATO, as background, they've taken most of this section here, and they are trying to push south and southeast, and we're going to try to stop them on that vector today. So, the two... Affirm, standby. The 2 known objectives is NATO has taken another power station that you will have to clear them out of, and NATO has also taken a green for FOB known as Fort Hammerschuss. What we also know is somewhere in between those 2 positions, NATO has some sort of FOB that they are using to bring in additional QRF as well as supplies and vehicles. Even some heavier assets, such as a tank or 2 today, hence why we have given you your own tank to counter them. The naval assets here just represent where NATO has landed, so we can assume that up to about here is where they'll actively be patrolling, and the bigger the patrols and closer the patrols, the closer you are to wherever that base is in the AO, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, it's multi-life, your vehicles are limited, so don't lose them and make sure you maintain them. And the supply depots are hidden positions all throughout the map. We've got 2 here today. They have some RRR for your VIX. You would just have to drive them out of where they're stored carefully, mind you. But they all can fit, I tested. And it also has infantry resupply in case your trucks don't cut it for whatever reason. Do you have any questions?
Are we in the power station? I'm guessing no destruction of the power station.
No destruction of the power station, because if it goes up, then we have bad things happen.
2 questions from tank crew.
Yep.
First of all, supply depot. It's in the range of the patrol perimeter that you pointed out to us earlier. So, do we expect supply depot to be hostile?
So, the supply depots are hidden. NATO doesn't know about them.
Right. Okay. That's where there's RRR, did you say? I think
correct. RRR for vehicles and infantry resupply and cargo boxes.
The second question was, Vic crew doesn't have a repair kit on them, so will that be an issue later when we use the RRR VIX?
Just means either use the RRR VIX. Do squads have an engineer crewman? Or engineer guy? Yeah, then coordinate with infantry.
Alright, that solves my main issues.
There is also RRR back here at spawn, so.
Alright.
Any other questions?
Air defense?
It has so far been limited to AAA, not necessarily AA.
I hate lock on.
Did he not hear me right? I just told him it was autocannon. It's not AA. Like, okay. It's okay. He'll figure it out.
Don't worry, I'll let him know. He's a little special.
I know. It's Falcon, after all.
Yeah.
But no, that should be everything.
Alright. Well, good luck, have fun. I'm on 5-0 if you need me. Let's try to get this done in a little over 2 hours. Alright, so just gave them their basic rundown. Again, it's a public op. I try to keep the AO simple enough. The FOB, you can kind of see. I told them it would be in between the 2 spots. I'll be spawning more patrols as they take that one spot, so it should be A-okay. Naval AA, I could spawn it, but again, why? You know, what's the point? Besides, those static AA launchers can be very, very deadly. On the topic of AA, I don't have any man pads, so no Titan, ML, whatever the frick the lawn run is. Freaking, how do I put it? Sorry, my mind's a little bit of a mess. Spent all day yesterday going through apartments, and then last night Top still threw me through the rainer. You know, the Titan has 2 different versions. The Compact, which is the AT one, and then the lawn one, which is meant to be the AA one. However, if you add Ace to it and RH, I'm not sure if it's also additional RHS, but I think it's just Ace, it becomes a Javelin platform of sorts. Oh, Vaughn Sticker's giving me with the raid. Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? How was the, what were you streaming, man? As I was saying, the only AA I really need is autocannon. We've, We've already shot down a few helicopters with nothing but 25 millimeter, and as well as 50 cals shooting out pilots from the Hellcats. So I'm not too worried. I don't really need man pads. I can always put up one of these 2 helicopters as well. I've got the Ghost Hawk for infantry suppression, and then the Pawnee for if I want to dick on the infantry a bit. Hold on. We have someone in standby. I'll put him in. Yeah, Mox, I just DM'd you in the past. Jump in Charlie. You should be fine. So, I mean, player assets wise, I've given them a tank. I gave them a choice of autocannons. They wanted to go with the autocannons. The Nixes, they went with the autocannon one. So that's a really good infantry suppression one. In my opinion, this will be the most useful asset today if they keep it close to the infantry as a support weapon. The second best one will either be the tank or the plane. The helicopter. Depends on what they want to do. They're going with a heavy AGM build, which is okay, but if they fly too close to the static 50s, they won't really have anything to deal with those. No, it's not a rescripted autocannon. They're regular autocannons. I could rescript some of them to fire, you know, a different type of ordnance that fired a lot quicker, but nah, I'm trying to be a little more fair with this. Let the players win it, duke it out here, but yeah, I mean, air situation. They're gonna take...
Charlie to ground.
It's risky. I think they, I thought I saw them both buy a helicopter, but yeah, no, we're also seeing a 20 millimeter autocannon.
Charlie to ground. Do you copy?
This is ground, send it.
They're reporting TeamSpeak issues. I'm not seeing anything.
Minute at base, wait for the last joiners, or should we just mount up and go?
Liru, if we have late joiners, do we keep them up, or do they need to make their way themselves?
I'll TP them up to where they need to go if they late join for this one. I'll let you know if we have additional late joiners. I just funneled one into Mox over. Or, I funneled Mox to Charlie. Jeez, yeah, I'm out of it today. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, there's no mass... Oh, there was a little mass disconnect. Never mind.
Weasel ready to move out.
No, whatever. Yeah, what's that? I agree. They quote-unquote tested the lock-on, but they didn't hit anything. So yeah, you know, putting all of these on is gonna be interesting.
It's happening in TeamSpeak. I guess TeamSpeak's dying.
I'll let them test it, so we'll see what happens. Let me think. Crypto asked what maps helicopter-based warfare was good on. On the top of my head, it depends. I would argue Kalu Khan, if you really like fast roping, can be a really good helicopter map because there's a lot of terrain for the helicopters to fly around and engage stuff in. But there's always there's a big playlist up on Steam that has all of the terrains like ever made.
Seems everyone's there, so
at least all the good ones. So I always reference that for stuff. But it also depends what type of warfare you want tied to your helicopter combat. If you want urban stuff, Fallujah's really good. I'd also argue Al Riot can be like a good pseudo-urban one because it's got some pretty big towns in it, but not big enough to kill the entire server.
Weasel wanted to be in front.
Ground, did you not hear me when I said something to Weasel? When you were there?
I heard Weasel saying they wanted to be in front. That's what I heard.
Right, well here's what we said. We said to put the Weasel in front.
Because?
Because if your first vehicle that gets ambushed is the tank, what happens to the infantry?
Okay, that makes sense.
I agree with Kelly. Weasel is more of a scout vehicle.
Also, if you do want us to stick with your support, I recommend not driving the fuck off.
Hey, hi. Is the supply depot secure for AAF forces?
Supply depot is secure.
No, negative. I said the supply depot was something that merely NATO didn't know about. There could be enemy forces close by it.
Oh, okay.
That isn't concerned with the northern one. The southern one would be within our territory still. Over.
Can we like set a speed so we can all be next to each other?
I don't have anything nearby it, but I want to make him be a little more
Now,
cautious
the
here.
Puma is moving at about 50 kilometers an hour, so you might want to stick to that.
We are continuing with around 50, probably 45 to give you time to catch up.
But yeah, no, Crypto, off the top of my head, I can't think of any additional, but there is a playlist I can, if you hit me up on Discord, I can try to find it and link it to you between missions or after the T3 op. Speaking of the Tier 3 op, it's gonna be another one of those, how do I put this?
Guys, try to stick together.
In the T3 channel, I described it as a TSP main mod set op. That was a World War I fever dream with World War II kits. I took the kits we took from Thursday, and I made it into a World War II op with our main mod set, using red and tank trenches to make a giant trench network. So they'll have to defend against the counterattack that the Germans are in. Like, they're gonna spawn right in the get-go. It's trench warfare, yeah. And they're gonna hear a barrage of gunfire going off because the Germans are already in the first trench. Because there's, I think, 4 different trench lines, but they're close together. And they're also interconnected. So they'll have to retake their own mortar positions, retake their 50 cal positions, prevent a second wave coming over no man's land, and then cross over no man's land with AI, and get into the German trench and take out their radio station, or the radio bunker that has all the equipment, which I put at the end. So it should kill about an hour. It's just, again, T3 ops is literally what I feel like building that small scale for them, because I'm not we have the finished campaign shelved, and it's meant to be fun things that I know people would like to do, but still test their skills, communication, to make sure they're, you know, still what I would define as T3s. There are no shotguns, though. In hindsight, I probably should have made a shotgun kit, but c'est la vie. So they've opted to take 2 helicopters. They have limited assets. They only have 3 helicopters total. They only have 2 tanks total, and then they only have 2 of the autocannon nixes total, so... What's the trench mod called again? RNT trenches, red and tank. You know, they're the same guys that made the modern German vehicles mod that you usually combine with BW mod for full German stuff. It's really good. Just, you know, add some trench textures that you can use to build some pretty cool modular stuff with, but... I don't know. I like it. I'm gonna quickly put down a sniper team right here. I meant to, but I got sidetracked.
Bravo to high.
Bravo, this is how I'm gonna teleport him at the dismount point.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Weasel to ground, we already...
Because I don't have ace, so I can't teleport him in the vehicle specifically.
We are looking at least 2 squads worth of infantry.
I know, trench warfare with no trench gun. Boo-hoo.
Alpha's gonna pull up this compound here and dismount.
But yeah, let's see. The supply cache, if anyone remembers me testing these a few days ago, we made sure that they can drive out of this barn. And then the ammo is in this other barn right here. They just gotta look for it a little bit. But I don't think they'll need the infantry ammo. They'll just need the vehicle ammo because the trucks are all loaded with a copy of that cargo crate.
Below ground east till the other squads are ready.
It's just a precaution if they absolutely need it. You know what? I'm gonna be a jerk and late spawn a sniper team up here because I forgot how awesome this hill is. And again, there is no easy way to change the skill of all the AI, so I leave it on AI default with no AI mods, which is, I think, 45% even, so... The lesser used skill group I use. Otherwise, it's 90, 35, 50, 50, with 90 in general, 35 in accuracy, 50 in weapon handling, 50 in spotting.
Right, seems all forces are at this moment. So
No, we
clear
don't.
to move out
For the
on power
public
plant.
op mod set, we don't have any
Good
Zeus.
copy.
No.
Alpha copy.
So I run Achilles, and I run
northeast
Arma
now.
Zeus Cache, but I don't. Actually, I don't think I even run Arma Zeus Cache because there's no need to when you have pretty much vanilla stuff because everything will run fast on its own. But we don't run anything like Lamb's AI, VCOM, or ASR AI3. Vanilla AI is... I mean, when you don't bottleneck your server, vanilla AI is actually pretty fucking decent. It's gotten a lot of upgrades over the years. Now, don't get me wrong. VCOM, in my opinion, is still the best AI mod out there right now. Closely follow for Zeusing. If you make general scenario stuff with limited to no Zeusing, Lamb's AI would be the best choice. But, there's pros and cons of everything, trade-offs. Yes, I actually do have AI today. Artillery today, and I will be using it.
Move about 100 meters behind the main infantry force at all times.
Be advised, Circle of One is going to disregard that because that is a terrible idea for us.
That's reason one, we will also probably disregard that and move as we see fit.
Okay, then move together and try not to get AT'd. We only have you two. Over.
We're aware of that. We just don't want to give the infantry...
Tank's in a pretty decent Overwatch position. Bornholm has a lot of big open firing lanes to put overwatching Vix on.
Copy.
And, I mean, again, it's a tank. It won't overpressure because there's no ace, but...
Copy.
I mean, both the tank and Weasel can stay at range and engage stuff. The Weasel, though, it's also small enough to work with the infantry here, if it so chooses. And when we get to the really foresty bits, it's going to have to. It's also going to make the tank a little obsolete here. But there are still spots where the tank can park, especially on the big hills, to get really good overwatch. The issue with those hills is if they hear an AT launch, they need to immediately back off from that hill, or else they risk that launch sound was AT firing at them specifically. I don't have any AT statics or Titans in this op either. I've got short-range lock-on PCMLs and medium to heavy, long-range dumb-fired Mazes. So stuff that armor can actually dodge in vanilla.
Alpha's holding on Alpha Mark. We've eyes on the power plant, but it's open ground. So we're going to cover while a different squad moves.
Well, again, that's because Zeus Cache gets really finicky with virtual Zeus client, which is why I don't do virtual Zeus. I prefer to have a unit with a Zeus module tied to it.
Yeah, Alpha can cover, and Bravo and Charlie, you can move along that.
But yeah, no, there's another Zeus mod out there called Zen, which is slowly eclipsing Achilles, but in my honest opinion, it's not there yet, because it's missing a few features that Achilles has that I still would prefer to use. Also, for those of you that question this is a client-side glitch. Sometimes people's uniforms glitch out. I don't know why. It just happens.
Towards our Vix.
Looks like it happened to 2 people today.
We can do a file.
They're just relog it and fix it. But they're not being naked on purpose. I always have people ask about that.
You're going to be moving well Alpha covers.
Isn't Zen made by the same people? I actually don't know.
Bravo, be advised, as I said, Alpha is going to cover, and Bravo and Charlie are going to move from the power plant.
Now give me 1 second. Something smells good downstairs. I wonder what's cooking. And then I'm also texting Bloodwing. So if I go silent for a few seconds, that's me just grabbing my phone. Normally I don't. I'll text her back sporadically through a knot, but IRL-wise, we went apartment hunting yesterday. We think we found one that we really liked.
On an enemy sniper team, approximately 1 click north.
But we have to now
of,
go
recent position.
tell her
We will engage
parents
them
that
when you
she wants to
start
move out,
engaging
and her
the
parents are
apartment.
very traditionalist.
Ground, this is the call-off.
So
Go ahead, Connor.
yeah, her older brother's recommending that she tells her first, but oh, gunshots. That'd be the 50 cal that just opened up. It spotted Larry and Bavarian.
Alpha's being engaged.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to help calm her nerves there.
Weasel, tank, please engage.
Hey, Bravo to Alpha, you can move. We're going to put suppress in fire.
Marshall, west side of the power plant.
And then also we, for medical, have a script. It's just the medic spends 6 seconds on a guy and completely full heals them.
Good copy, Bravo will move.
This is Alpha, it should be obvious. I got about half of my team down. There's a Marshal.
So I'm just firing blindly into that smoke.
Well,
Yeah, the tank lost its angle on it.
Road to the south of power station.
PCML hit just came in.
Marshal hit once with AT, still up.
And I'm gonna send this far squad to do a flank here.
There we go.
And I'm not sure if that was another AT launch or if that was the tank pushing up. It's using its static gun to shoot at dudes. My 2 marksmen up here got killed by, I believe, the autocannon or the tank.
Ground command is down at this time.
Let me get in this sniper here.
Alpha's out back on net. Most of the contact on the roofs seems to be dealt with.
So call-up here, we can confirm most of the contacts on the southwestern side and south side seem to be down.
Yeah, right.
We also confirmed we also take care of that sniper team.
Bravo is moving.
So again, with public ops, I normally all shoot to kill immediately because their medical system is very generous.
Ground command, back on that. All units available, status report.
Bravo is pushing to power plant right now.
But see how they've smoked up their position? They're trying to push up here. But again, any
Alpha, we maybe have guys down where you...
any other operation, I would be a lot more fair with my warning shots and whatnot.
Alpha's out back on net again. Alpha's gonna push. We can't see anything from our current bus.
Armor assets, what's your status?
So call-up's green and Weasel's next to the call-up look fine.
Ooh, he just got engaged.
Copy that.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up a group
Alpha's
of QR
got a
to come in.
sniper team to our north engaging us.
Charlie is off with it.
Weasel, did you deal with that sniper team?
I did with 1 sniper team.
I'm not going to use assault squads because they have Titans.
Copy, because we're getting reports of a second one, or, well, a sniper team to the north again, so...
And we're going to have that
Have a look there, that'd be
Marshal
nice.
start coming in.
Charlie has stealth with a 2nd sniper team on the fucking north. We're pushing around that side.
They'll set these guys to full, so they'll try to sprint into the AO, but we have these guys, still coming
Alpha
in.
moving to the power plant. ASAP gets Bravo relief.
Anyone down? Bill, you have people down?
Alpha's in for power plant now.
Anyone down over here?
Hey you! Catch!
Oh my god, they're on the roof. They're on the roof. Watch out. They're on the roof. Watch
Catch!
out. Anyone down over here?
There's a letter on the northeast side. Gonna try and find out. Someone check if I get cut or not.
Catch! Hey, buddy.
Hello, can we talk about that?
Catch!
Throw the fucking grenade!
Between Alpha and Force, the shore is coming in from northeast.
Oh, that's a bullshit throw! Oh, that's another bullshit throw!
I'll make an HQ that, dude.
Catch! I like how they, you know, they responded by throwing grenades up there as I threw grenades down. It shows that they're learning.
If possible, can we get a medic to the compound entrance? We have our 2RC down.
A lot of grenades went up there, and I was pretty much screwed either way because one of them knocked out my legs. I do not like how broken apart this squad's going, so I'm just gonna break it like
Alpha's gonna
that.
set up on the northwest side of the power plant for that QRF.
Copy that, Alpha.
And I want to send a team up here just to see if I can get some Overwatch.
Break. Infantry, this is Weezer. You have enemy forces coming in north of that barn to your west.
I'll put the APC
Alpha,
up
cover
there.
that vector.
Copy.
So I believe Silver's 2IC, Neutron is GC for this one.
Bravo, since Alpha's covering, can I get your medic to come to the compound entrance? Because my 2IC's down.
Good copy.
Has some other squad vehicles.
Hey, hey, buddy. I love that. It's the suppressed team, so.
This is the call of, can we get an approximate fix of where those QRF are coming from?
Reported
We'll
northwest.
just gun that guy down with his handgun.
Hey, firm. Copy.
Alright. My nade problem, it's just me having fun.
Bravo is sending our medic back to you.
Thing just took me out immediately, nice. I didn't realize that that would actually penetrate into the sandbags right there.
Hello there.
So call of 1 here, engage 1 times enemy marshal, north along the road.
You're kind of safe here.
Fell down. So I got that squad perfectly flanking on this tank.
Infantry, So call of Weasel, we've got infantry to our northeast, moving along the OASR, just below the divot, probably trying to flank.
Weasel copy is moving to...
Yeah, I actually don't see that much.
Yeah, enemy northwest. Bravo to all forces, we have more enemy to the west north.
And this other squad will be the last squad.
Did you get your IC up?
This group is being engaged by the tank.
Was brought up, thank you.
Okay, good.
So I'm hitting the C key on all these units to make them pop a shit ton of smoke. This is high, send message.
I believe I'm bugged in the downed animation, so I'm gonna respawn. Can I get TP back in?
Can you pin your position for me 1 sec? Just have a medic shoot you again.
Shoot me again, Holy, I guess.
No, drop your weapon.
I don't know, that's what I said.
I'm going up a while, wait a second. They could bring them up again.
Coming around the corner.
It's TSB. Whenever you give them a reason to kill each other, they'll take it. Yeah, I had to go ahead respawn. I'll TP you back. Yeah, so these guys just threw a shit ton of smoke, and now I'm trying to have them pull back.
The ground, we've routed the squad. They're now moving east to northwest, believed, in the wide circuit area. This is where the old snipers were spotted.
Aww.
It's just that.
Copy that.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, Biden is fine.
Alright, cool. Again, I'm gonna have this group coming in and compass. Yeah, PCMLs suck.
Can you fly over the black circled area where the fob is supposed to be and try to see if there's any fob-like structures?
Excuse me, you want me to fly over where?
Over the NATO fob somewhere around here area marked on map. We need to find that fob.
Geez, that one GL just took those two guys out wickety split.
Check what channel you have out on, it's not on side.
It is on side.
I saw that guy pull out. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's been pretty fair.
Can you give me a grid ref? I'm apparently blind.
Center is 040947.
And then just some additional patrols.
Bravo to Ground Command. We have more enemy coming from the northwest.
And then I'm thinking I'm gonna put a Marshal right here as the pseudo AA.
I just sent you the grid ref. Didn't you hear me?
Okay, sorry.
Grid ref is 040947. That's the center of the search area.
Let me see if I want to get the ghost talk up.
If I'm gonna go have a look.
That vector, just worried they might fly like right over that position.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, do you have any more contacts right now, or are we clear at the power plant for now?
Look like Bravo is out of contact. We don't have any more contact.
Yeah, they got most of those guys
Bravo, be
down.
advised, Ghost Hawk moving in.
Gonna have that Pawnee rise up to engage.
Also be advised, FOB found. One moment.
Alpha to ground.
This is ground, go ahead.
Alpha's gonna put 3 people in a Hemet and send them back to grab our Vix.
Copy that, good copy. Alpha, do it.
Air to ground, you've got an enemy ghost hawk kind of right above you guys if you haven't noticed already.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd do chopper gunner stuff, but instead he went defend only, so...
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, be advised that Ghost Hawk is apparently enemy. You're clear to engage.
Oh, her engine got hit, so she's trying to land.
You do realize ghost hawks are NATO. Apparently does not mean... Okay.
Falcon's given a heckin' confusion.
North of you, behind the forest.
I'm gonna start sending squads from just the forested area to go down to the power plant. Kind of serve as a median between them and the next fob, so they have to fight through.
Possible survivors of the ghost hawk. I'll swing by real quick and double check.
Have this thing just circle around.
FOB is marked on map as FOB.
Copy that, thank you.
Bravo to Ground Command, what is our next order?
Where did my Marshal go? No.
Wait one, just gonna find us a route.
Get back over here. I should have cut his fuel. That's okay. Broadsure, you're lucky, man. I'd love to have slept in this morning. But let's see. There's not really any bodies I can delete right now. I'll wait till they leave the power station. Looks like they're sending a few dudes back with the commandeered Hemet to grab their transport Vix, which is smart.
Alpha's got the tree trucks, making our way back now.
Charlie copies.
I'm putting that little bird around just to make sure Malin waves off.
Bravo to ground command.
He's on defend only. There was some sort of update that makes the helicopters now just immediately, any air asset actually will just immediately go to defend only, and I hate it. I really wish it wouldn't.
Trucks are at the power plant.
Send traffic, Galil.
Alright, oh, broad door's always open.
No, never mind, ground command, we're good.
Good copy.
Arma 3, it's fun. It's not for everyone though. If you're more of a fan of quick action, I would stick to Call of Duty and or Halo. Arma's more of a you enjoy the planning and then executing the plan. Unless then there's also a big PvP crowd, you know. So it offers a lot similar to what I would say Gary's Modern Minecraft, just for first-person shooter, but there's also a lot of stuff that has to go behind it to make something playable. But it's Arma, the plan never works.
Right, sorry about that.
Yeah, makes sense.
We have some possible TeamSpeak issues. We have a line to move out along, marked on map, towards dismount point, and then we have a red line. We're going to be assaulting the fob through a tree line along the hill there. So all squads mount up.
Why doesn't NATO just bomb the power station?
As well, to get into convoy order. We'll be driving through enemy territory, so...
I'm trying to come up with a lore reason for you, but the reality is I don't have one.
Sokolov 1 does not like this plan.
Bravo 1 copy. Sorry, Bravo is copy.
Sokolov 1, do you have a better one?
Disengage back southwest and come down more in the open. That's for the assets though.
Yeah,
really.
it would be better just to come up the MSR here.
Patrols were very likely to get flanked and destroyed.
Arma's a real-time strategy, but in first-person shooter. I mean, that would be a fair statement. But that's only if you have a lot of people with you to do such a large-scale thing with your players. But then again, you can also do it with AI too if you group them all up. But again, it just depends on what you do.
Yeah, as long as we get to dismount when there's some form of screen so we don't get dicked in the sides, that's fine, and we can move off to there.
God, I can't do 24-hour ops, man. I'm usually asleep by the 6th hour. Combat fatigued by the 2nd.
Ground, hop in the back vehicle, by the way.
That's why I try to limit my ops to be under 2 hours, but there's a few that are exceptions.
Alpha's ready to step off.
Brain damage by 2 minutes. You're not wrong, what's that? You're not wrong. Have I ever done a 48-hour op? No. No, I don't plan on doing it.
Sokolov's still moving into position.
Copy that. All assets hold. Wait for Sokolov.
Alright, I'm gonna delete that guy. Say you got medevacs.
Alright, we're almost in position. You good to set off.
So what's their plan here? They're going to go around, through the forests. That should be interesting. They have the Weasel there to lead the convoy.
Advisory convoy, potential contacts maybe to our left that we did not mop up from earlier.
It should be good. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep, at least for my Zeus thing, I'm just gonna keep the 2-hour method. Some groups some time slots and some groups, I try to keep to, 1 to 90 minutes, but it all depends on the group and what they like to do or not do. Alright, hey, you guys are actually gonna hold, and then fucking drag glitch, bitch. Okay, it wasn't in front of them, so it wasn't too bad. Drag glitch is when you try to select something, but the mouse cursor doesn't register that you have stopped selecting your mouse. So instead, it'll, you'll just accidentally drag the unit a bit, and it's a pain in the butt.
Contact, left side of the road.
Alpha's pushing through. Crossing Weasel now.
Send this guy in, seek and destroy. The tanks decided to hold and engage. A little bit of desync right there. Amazing.
Circle of 1 to Weasel, we got their AT gunner. Crossing your line of fire.
Whew, that got a little messy there at the end.
Bravo and Alpha is moving to the despawn point.
Alright, so, body cleanup time. Some places like to leave it to a script. I personally hate that because when I used to play under Luton 09 and he would leave it to a script, I would watch AT or other things that I really need to loot off of a dead friendly or enemy disappear in front of me, and it pissed me the fuck off. So instead, I just do it manually.
With the passing tank.
Roger.
Little bird, do the angry. Here, I'm just gonna claim those guys' radio and let them know that that's there.
Circle Weasel will take rear guard. You concentrate on the front.
And let me get 2 more rifle squads here.
Once contacts are clear, I want Alpha and Bravo to move through the forest along red line. Charlie, you're going straight.
Bravo, copy. We're engaging right now, enemy to the north of us. We're first going to clear them.
Copy that. Charlie, you're going to be escorting...
Pilot just got shot out. Nice.
The marker tank line best from map. So
we're actually kind of lucky we got a really cinematic angle. If the tanks pushed up like 20 meters in there, the infantry would have gotten completely fucked up because the helicopters, when they use rockets, they don't focus on the infantry with rockets, they'd only use guns. Actually, at best they use guns. Usually they just ignore the infantry and go for armor assets instead.
Charlie, armor assets, do you copy that plan?
Oh, I know, Forge. We all always do, but it makes it even sweeter when the tank actually lands. Or excuse me, when the helicopter actually lands on the tank and shit.
And then we'll start moving.
Charlie copies, so I'm waiting for my squad to group up and then we will walk.
Alright, so I'm deleting all the bodies behind them. Holy Light just pinged me. I think that was a misping. Oh.
Start pushing northish.
Oh, that's funny.
Alpha's gonna start moving north through the forest.
that's a random sign in there. I love that. That's an Easter egg by the map dev.
Copy that, Alpha. Move with Bravo, long red line, as I said.
Break, tank, you have enemies clear front, right.
Charlie.
Yeah, so the great thing about the tank is I know it can take a beating. So, I mean, that Moz round directly on the turret, minimal damage, but that's enough to spook them, and they don't have any way to repair themselves without getting with an infantry squad, where I do have the repair guys, so... Just to remind them, they can't push out on their own. They're not invincible, and I am very much willing to take them out. Because if you don't do that to certain assets, then they'll start going gun-ho and murdering everything like last night's mission, where we had a frickin' striker just using a minesweeping rake, and just running infantry over with it because they were fighting SOCOM dudes that had 0 AT. And me as the co-Zeus, I was like, operator, how are we gonna deal with this? And he's like, we're not. I'm like, but they're just literally like running everything over. But okay, fine.
Sure wish I had stopped going down.
I'm not here to judge.
Bravo to Alpha.
Another thing I want to do real quick, because I didn't get this added. Let's see,
Hey, we got a few
NATO.
down. There's also contact to our east.
Copy that. Did you feed the enemy tank?
Negative, no eyes.
Copy.
I can put these down, but what I'm also going to do is get some QRF going. So we're just going to do a single helicopter here. Why did Rex just ping me in Discord? Give me not Discord, TeamSpeak. I'm gonna get this going, and then I will answer his request. Let's do an unarmed baby. Two rifle squads. Careless hold fire. Load those guys up.
Bravo to air, or Alpha to air.
Go.
Do you have rockets?
Hey, fun, we do.
Reference red smoke, northeast of Alpha, Merc.
1 sec.
Could you do a rocket run on that?
Hey, fun, once I get there, about 3 clicks out because holding and all that.
Copy.
Ground, this is high. Message over.
This is ground, send it.
Roger, be advised, you've got 2 late joiners if you want to field them into Charlie or something else. I'm just passing it up, over.
Yep, you're clear to teleport them up to Charlie. If you would be so kind.
If, okay, stand by.
Looks like distraught, sad.
Yeah.
Jump in Charlie, when you're ready, I'll teleport you up. Normally I make ground do it, but I'm not
sorry,
in the
I thought
mood
they were
to
joined. That's why I was
do anything.
Confusion.
That's fine, I got him in.
Enemy ghost talk above, holy shit.
Sokolov 1 here, we engage. Infantry squad moving along a gully to our northeast, possibly flanking Alpha or Bravo.
Alpha's contact to our south, we might be surrounded.
You guys got an enemy Chiron landing at the FOB right now. You've also got a, I think what that is, a slammer stuck in a, what's it called? A fortification.
Alpha to Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo, copy.
Alpha's gonna start pushing west. We need the support of our assets or else we're gonna die.
Good copy. We will pull security for now, and when you're good, we're going to advance.
This is a way I can just bring in additional QRF.
Oive.
Check map near the fob, enemy 284 slammer.
Alright, thanks for notification.
Gotcha, mate.
Fucking Skelly. Alright, so I'm gonna have another squad coming on the left because I've noticed that they're diverting guys at a different angle. Yeah, a lot of dudes slamming around here. I am totally going to steal one of these.
Bravo, current position is a green smoke.
And I can pull that up to the last fob.
Alpha, when you're done pushing...
yeah, so he's aggroed on the air assets. And
to the west.
not sure what just hit that. Maybe it was a little lag on the PCML and it actually did hit. That would be my guess.
Alpha to Bravo, we're in position, we're good to move.
So far, so good.
Good copy.
Welcome to Denmark, everyone. Please don't blow up our island. That's what NATO is trying to do.
Alpha Bravo what's your status? Are you still taking heavy contract and surrounded, or has it cleared up?
Has he gotten in that Vic yet? Sweet. You got in as not a fucking driver though, you piece of shit. I hate that. Single AI don't get in the fucking trucks as regular drivers anymore. They just decide to be dumb.
Copy that. Then you're clear to continue moving along red line.
Charlie, thanks for the escort. We're going to be moving somewhat parallel with both main force now.
Affirm.
Alright, so I have these guys trying to flank the infantry coming around here. I believe the Huron yet was able to make it out scot-free and deploy an additional 2 squads of infantry. Alright. And we're approaching the end of our first hour for the operation. So far, yeah, no, we're pretty on par with where I want to go. I'm the one controlling NATO. Hey, I'm not direct. Okay, I'm indirectly controlling them. Okay, I'm just adding them in. The AI does all the calculations, man. I'm just the DM here.
East of we have tons of enemy shooting from there.
Is he actually driving on the footpath? That's beautiful.
Don't push too close to the woods.
Tank, watch it. You're going to be lining up into the slammer sight line here in a second. You passed it.
Hey, firm, there's terrain difference.
You passed that last tree, you're going to have clear line of sight on you.
Hey, firm, we just had an ATGM impact us from the north, come towards us from the north.
Probably a Milan team in the buildings.
Alpha's got a fire team pushing in from our southeast. We're dealing with it, but
tonk right there, so... Yes, I do call it a tonk. Hear more auto cannon. I think that's Malin's helicopter. Because they do have the 20mm on it. Unless he's further back. He might be back at base, actually. But looks like he's going to pick up Rex and Cestus, so... I don't have to do it. Any teleporting up? How many platoon?
What do you think?
A little over 30.
Sporadic shots.
Which these days is like the average TSB op. Usually public ops were like double that, but it's because they don't advertise them anymore because it's a really awkward slot to get advertising on. So a little under a platoon. It's 3 squads of infantry and multiple support assets. Tank, Nyx, Weasel, autocannon, can use as a recon Vic.
We'll move up to the regroup point at the windmill marked on map and engage the combat from there.
And then these guys are late joiners. Usually I don't teleport them up, but I'll probably change that in my ways of how I do things. So Cestus and Rex. I have no idea what road that thing's gonna take to drive up, but it'll be funny to show that I've stolen it essentially. But yeah, so yes, here about a platoon, enough to have multiple infantry squads and support assets.
Ground command, the regroup point is too fast for us. We're going to push to Alpha.
Helos RTP.
Copy that, Bravo.
I was about to say, where's the fucking gunner he's hidden on the driver's side?
There's a valley that Alpha's gonna follow up to the fob once we're pushing.
Yeah, see it on map. Bravo, move to Alpha, push with them onto the fob. Charlie will stay with the...
He is totally trying to third person me. Yeah.
We've neutralized it.
I don't lock the public ops to first person. And in general, TSB vehicles aren't usually locked to first person either.
So maybe let Charlie and Alpha push and we're going to stay with the vehicles?
Charlie to our left.
Charlie SL is
That's fine, watch this, I can collapse this flank on him.
Copy. Do you want us to push? This is Bravo.
Do it.
Just how they want to play. I meant for this to be more of an airstrike target, but, again, however they want to do it. I'm not going to complain. I'm just here to make a mission for them.
Copy that. One of the squads will join you soon.
Break. Charlie, you're getting engaged from your west.
None of these guys have AT. Alright.
We have hostiles to our west, infantry coming out of the forest.
The good old scoping glitch.
Check. Another one further west.
Bravo made it to Alpha Marker.
Yeah, back off, buddy, because the next one might get you.
Sorry, Weasel.
Yeah, no, they were confused. I guess the first one was short then. They accidentally booped the Weasel a bit, but... Ooh, no, she has taken some pretty nasty damage there at 0.5%.
Alpha, you good up there?
The rest of the infantry folded in. So again, I break apart squads like this to make them move faster as a whole. There are pros and cons to doing that. But it's the quickest way to maneuver a group to the other.
Charlie, what's your cause?
Charlie is past the Alpha Marker map, almost at the end of red line.
Hey.
Holy fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Bravo to Alpha, suppress fire of the enemy, we are going to push across you. To the north.
Yeah, Baker, this is Charlie. I got the commanders. Yeah. Yeah, no, they were all alone by themselves. It's really funny. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off before that tank comes back. Alright, let's see. They're pushing up their main infantry right here. Their command structure's down. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally delete their vehicles, but...
Alpha's got a full squad east of Alpha Mark.
I can get these bodies deleted.
Bravo to Alpha, we push to the...
And I do like how I'm hearing the infantry coordinate here.
Weasel, he's glitched.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
I command, we've got a glitched AI stood up. Also, ground forces, there's 2 men down by the windmill themselves. They got bamboozled by infantry.
This is ground, I fixed it. Or this is high, I fixed it.
Command. We need Alpha to push with us. We're the only one on the FOB right now.
Alpha's still engaged east of the coast.
Weasel, we broke our way to the east, trying to move up to support infantry. Sorry for stepping you Alpha.
Yeah, we've a copies, but we are about to run red on ammo.
Hey, Fern, I think it might be...
He claims the AGMs are glitched. As What's That said earlier, they're not glitched. It's because they're literally not compatible with them, but... Yeah. Now we got guys blind firing in the smoke. Which is always fun. Let me see if I can wave these guys off proper and have them come around to here instead. And the Weasel's pulling back, but for what reason I do not know. We have the helicopter circling again. Alright.
Holy fuck, he woke up. But
Bravo, is this you on the rig?
Think he got shot in the downed animation, probably by this guy.
Squad just east of tank is Alpha.
Alpha, we're gonna find some HE shells just beyond towards that bridge, try and soften them up here, if you wanna not crest.
Make that tank back off.
Alright, Alpha's moving northwest.
Yeah, it was another side hit.
Bit of ice, tank just took a shot from the fob. Lee Bravo might have fucked up and died.
And we have another air asset coming around. Not sure if it's gonna bring reinserts. Let me guess, these two guys are set to defend only. I'm gonna try to adjust them because that just means as solo units, they're not gonna shoot anyone. They're just gonna get shot and die.
Copy.
I'm being very, aggressive with my AT here. Again, just, oh my gosh. Okay, guess.
Headergram, we gotta reinsert.
Oh, of course I hit the squad leader. Wait, no, Hatterface isn't the squad leader.
Right, in the death list,
Ground
pushing
is
the guy
reinforced.
shooting
We
you on
died.
the side.
So there, I think Falcon just called the reinserts. Yeah, the guy made it.
Drop us at.
No, he didn't.
At the.
Where'd he?
At the. Dismount marker, the newest one.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna adjust him because I don't think he's smart enough to get up here proper. And I accidentally killed him. That's okay. Let me just shut the engine off real quick.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, status on the assault.
Oh, that was the headlight. My bad. There we go.
Alpha's non-responsive, Bravo's also non-responsive.
Alpha's all back on net.
Alright, let's get rid of the wreckage back there.
Left.
Yeah, Bravo back on that. We did the heroic push.
And I'm trying to have all these guys fold into the fob, and that should be a-okay.
Dabs.
Oh gosh, I forgot to shout out someone's sub earlier. That's completely my fault. M. Del Rizzo, thanks for the 26-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a kick out of this.
Say again?
Do we know the way the reinfelt is working?
We have helos that currently are flying around. Ground command actually is
so Weasel's pulled back in their
left base.
Copy. Okay. Copy that.
Yeah, they're doing R&R on it.
In the base right now. If you have time, when you can pick him up.
Alpha's on the north side.
I'm gonna start harassing with infantry.
I think most of it's dead.
Yes, it is at T3. Again, my bad. Again, I'm so sorry. My head's a bit of a mess today. It's been a long 24 hours, but I hope you keep enjoying the ops, MD. Thank you so much for the T3.
Alpha,
and I hope you get a kick out of this one. Here, I'll be very aggressive with people for you.
Copy that, then ground.
And I have the no-scope glitch. Okay, come on.
To the last objective.
Question, is there you guys were mentioning a resupply. Is there a box I missed in base that we can give you guys or no?
Well, I tapped 2 of them. Just a double dot. Right, OMD. It's nice to hear that. Okay, you're alone. You're not gonna fuck with that tank. The other guy was just crazy. And now let's start garrisoning some stuff around this final objective.
To Potato.
See what we can add here.
Alpha to ground.
This is ground, send it.
How long for the VIX?
Wait there now. Give us like 2 moments.
Copy.
Ground, this is Sokolov. We're gonna go rearm. And repair.
I haven't used my mortars at all today, but...
And it should give you time to reorganize.
That's okay.
Ground, this is Weasel. We are rearmed and refueled, heading back to FOB now.
We'll make this a little bit of a nasty finale. I'm gonna move this guy as well. I prefer him to be in a better AT position if you catch my drift, so we're gonna just throw him right here, and instead I'm gonna grab a very special unit to rock that position instead, a heavy gunner.
Tracy Alpha, those vehicles should be to you in about 2 mics.
He has one of the, if not the deadliest machine gun in the game. Now, some of you might have noticed that there's a turret static here. This is an AI static that is able to shoot through this little slit. How it got here is really simple. They actually had a thin midget crawl in with 2 backpacks and form it. And this is going to be a funny little gag thing, to be honest. Ah, joy, oh
Bravo to
joy.
Ground Command,
I'm gonna have a quick drink.
This is Ground Command, send it.
what is our next order? Because I think the FOB is clear.
Yes, the standard issue NATO
Objective will
midget,
be the
exactly.
Castle fob. We're just getting
So
the
this came into conception because I wanted to have this tower here, but you can see this little line where the texture ends, so I flipped it and gave it 180 so I could add some girth to it, so you know you don't just have this floating block outside of it, plus it's see-through on the bottom. So it got so low to ground that you have the top slit
Ground, did you copy it
from here
rearming?
at the perfect angle to put one of these
Tell us
turrets.
when you're rearmed and good to go.
Alright. We'll let
Alright.
you...
Weasel's getting back in the AO, they brought their trucks back, and now they're having the tank go back and check things out.
Flying over the fort, whatever the fuck, the FOB castle, there's a marshal sitting at the entrance, I believe on the northwestern side.
Copy that. Did you happen to pick up another reinsert from the base here?
And they're still coordinating reinserts.
Say again?
They'll realize it when they get up here. That or they'll realize now when they,
Pick up another...
now they might realize it here, because,
after us.
they're talking about they only have 2 vehicles. So they might have to have air ferry some people.
He's going back to guys to grab him now.
There's another vehicle that is en route.
Let's see, where can I add some rifle squads here? Just add some length. There's a random broken crate right there. That's interesting. Gotta love the Easter egg map makers putting their stuff. And then for those of you that know the Bornholm incident campaign, you'll recognize this area pretty well. Oh my gosh, you're right. I should put an Eddie turret down somewhere. But where? Where would be the perfect spot? I need a pelter. I do not remember the controls of this thing.
Do I see the high?
Oh no. With laughter, what does that mean? What did you do? What did you do?
Ground is parachuting into the ground. I'm not sure if this is a crashing issue or if it's something you can fix.
That is something I cannot fix. He's crashing. He's bugged or something, I don't know.
Alright.
Can we shoot him and pick him up or something?
Yeah, try shooting him, it might fix it. No, he's crashing.
Yeah, I see him in the command channel, so his game just crashed for a second. Alright, I gotta remember... I guess it technically counts as a vehicle?
So Alpha Bravo, how do you think we should engage this fucking castle?
Alright, well, this is JC on that. We're gonna head up this road right here, take a left, look at the black mark, we'll dismount, and then move through the forest.
See, because how do I completely forgot how I adjust the,
Char's pushing out to main road.
Ah, it's E, there we go. Perfect.
Suck to lose him.
Oh, that's perfect. Alright. And it has a shotgun.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're going to wait for him.
Yeah, just meet me out the
So
front,
it's
Bravo.
E and page up, and E and Q and page up and page down. Alright, more bodies here. There's the down Little Bird, there's Neutron, finally DC, and he'll probably come back because he's GC, but it's up to Silver to complete the task till then. And there's no power lines on those poles, so Falcon shouldn't have to worry. Whew.
Please don't drive near me. Oh my god.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they're gonna take a NATO truck to deliver a few additional.
Alright, set up standard convoy order. Once everybody's ready, lead Vic can move out.
Good copy, Silva.
Ground, did you catch my last about the marshal marked on map, the castle?
Negative.
But yeah, I scheduled the T3 op for an hour and 5 minutes for now. So based off of the speed of these guys, we'll probably have a break in between the two ops. And I will just relax, have something to eat for breakfast. I normally don't get to eat breakfast, but today is a rare treat.
Weasel, proceed when ready.
And we'll be back for that operation.
You still resupplying?
Ground to Sokolov 1. Hello. What's ETA until you're back?
We just finished rearming, we're mounting up now.
Ground copies.
Could vehicles try to at least have some distance and stay in line?
What the heck? What am I gonna have? I have no idea. And yes, it is technically afternoon, which means it would be past breakfast, but you cannot tell me how to live my life. I say it's fucking breakfast time, so we're gonna have breakfast.
Whoever's in the Hammett, distance yourself a bit behind the third vehicle in line. Get these vehicles spaced out.
So call us 1, 2 minutes ETA.
Air to ground, are you guys missing a vehicle?
Hey, Firmware, we are missing 1 Times transport truck. We stole a Hammett in place of it.
I see it. It's sitting at the castle next to the marsh. Yeah, he did steal it.
Yeah, so they just realized that, yes, we did steal one of the Vics.
Good copy, ground command.
Really makes you think about the gear of NATO if they keep stealing our shit.
So they're waiting for the tank to come back to rejoin the formation before they attack.
Looks like the castle's mostly just got basic infantry. I'm only seeing 1 armored vehicle, unless, you know, one's hiding under a fucking tent somewhere, but...
Well, they can't really fit that much in. The castle is quite tight.
Yeah, it's also got bunkers all around the castle, so this might be a tough assault for you guys.
They could also do a low ground attack, but I should have walled this off too, but I didn't think that would happen, but serves me right if they go along that flank anyhow.
2IC to Sokolov 1.
Oi, they?
What's your ETA?
As per about a minute ago, 2 minutes. We're here, and it's coming up to 30 seconds.
From the coast.
Ground Weasel starting to move at low pace. Until
So Weasel is scouting out here, and we'll just watch them come in on the map. Thief Coon's sacrifice has been recognized.
All going, clear to move.
So Mark, this is their dismount point. Here, we're gonna be...
All vehicles, keep your eyes open on the road, because it's ambush central around here.
Around all roads to the castle. I can see you guys. I don't see any armored vehicles in between you and the castle, so it'll just be infantry based.
Normally I don't do mines without giving them a mine detector, but if I put signs down, that should be enough of a deterrent. No, we're not doing a mine dispenser.
Alpha's
We're
gonna be
just.
following red line, past dismount.
Bravo is also.
These are Aper. Yeah, okay. So regular mines are not bounded mines. Bounded mines are the devil. they will kill you and everyone around you within like a 8-meter radius. It's ridiculous. But I don't want to do the mine dispenser mines because those mines are like the weakest out of all of them.
Sokolov 1 to Charlie, you able to scream for us again?
But here, what I will do, how about this? How about this?
Oh my god.
What did... They just killed the medic. Okay, cool.
Siren, why did you kill Potato?
We're at a record-breaking 10 casualties by friendly fire today. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I think that was a Potato kill, I think.
No, Potato ran into the truck.
Ah, okay.
Is a medic needed back there, or can Alpha continue on?
Bravo speaking, Potato, I'm back up.
Alpha's in contact north.
There's boats coming in towards the castle. I'm gonna see if I can intercept them.
Bravo Alpha, move red line. Charlie, cover the Arma. Same as last time. Hopefully this time without all be getting down.
Yeah, air to ground, you've got 2 times. I can't tell what boats they are. There might be ribs or speedboats, but they're coming in from the north along the shore.
Put their skill up a little bit. I'm just trying to have fun here.
Copy that. I don't suppose you could strike them, so tell us where they land so we know where we can expect to QRF from.
Yeah, 2 speedboat miniguns, the helis will try and dunk them together.
Good copy. Bravo is pushing to Alpha.
Wow, none of those hit.
Copy, Kilo 2 is getting hit by him. He's gonna wave off.
Okay, no, I got 1 out of all of that. Okay. I'll settle for that. So anyway, we have a Maskaz in here, because it's Smoke Central. Jeez. And I'm going to try to set these guys to full to engage coming around. And I've got these guys I can also send around.
The tank is going to be struggling through the woods, so watch out.
Yeah, again, there's some fire vectors the tank could take to overwatch the castle itself, but
down.
It would be difficult.
Bravo is dealing with Alpha Maskaz right now.
Good copy.
Yeah, so this thick forest, it can be really tough if multiple smoke grenades are popped, because you'll have AI run right into players and vice versa, and the AI are usually a little quicker to react to it. Like that.
Security guys.
And then they'll de-aggro like this. Okay, never mind. Will I code Zeus TM again? Absolutely. Absolutely. Despite what I witnessed, I mean, it was fun to plant explosives on random Vics, okay?
Alpha, sail back on it.
Air to ground, are you guys in that white smoke in the forest?
Hold one. We're gonna place down green smoke on our phone.
I'm being shot with a minigun, give me a minute.
Yeah, so just trying to wave the aircraft off as well. I'm just trying to make sure everyone is, you know, fully engaged.
Put smoke on friendly Maskaz.
I don't mean to add to your troubles, but you got the boat trying to land west. I'm suppressing it so it doesn't.
Oh, an AT just sniped the frickin' Lynx right there.
Weasel.
Oh, the Weasel, that's the term.
Tail rotor hole is hit, RTB.
Falcon just got hit by the autocannon right here.
Mayday, Air 1's going down, Rick.
Weasel's gone. Air 1.
Ooh la la. Hey Stone, how you doing, man? How have the ops been? I hope you, above all, have been enjoying them, my man. It's always great to hear from you.
Bravo to where, if you wonder, green smoke is friendly.
But thanks for the tenor, man. As always, I hope you keep enjoying everything.
Hilo 1's going down.
And I love how Stone showed up, and now the op is now turning against the players here. But they will hopefully persevere.
Bravo to
But yeah, like people were asking in the beginning of the op, the Marshal is more than capable of being an AA Vic for the for those helicopters.
Grant to High.
Sweet, Stone's here.
Castle protected by like any Heritage Act, or are we clear to just blow the shit out of it?
Since it was ours and we'd like to retake it so we can use it to prevent NATO from attacking the shore again, I'd prefer you keep it mostly intact. Over.
Copy that.
Hilo underground, I survived my crash. I jumped out right before it crashed and watched it explode, see if it land.
Ooh, good shot. Yeah, so both my snipers are dead. I hope he doesn't do what I think he's trying to do. No, he went down to take the boats out. That's cute.
Neutralize the boat to the west.
Copy that, tank.
Alpha's moving north to the road, just by the castle.
Alright, so we're gonna need some of these.
Tank, be advised, Charlie's pushing up behind you, about 30 meters behind.
Air to ground, coming in from your
We have
southwest.
hostile contact coming in from our east.
Copy that, air. Here.
Alpha's scaling the southern side of the castle.
Did someone go for air, sorry?
IDF, IDF, IDF.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. If he comes up here, I will boop him.
Pushing in on the southwestern
What
side.
the heck?
Hey guys,
Be advised, possible minefield around the castle.
Yep, so I was smart to put that up.
Alpha to ground.
we both go down? Yeah, I said, oh fuck.
Alright, we'll put a few additional up there.
Alpha to Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't see it until like the last second.
Yeah, there's a giant sign right there.
Don't push up. Don't push up. Please, God.
I think the people you're trying to call ate a mine.
Grant this, we got pooped in the forest, have respawn coming in with our last rig.
Alpha to
Be
Charlie.
advised, minefield surrounding the castle. Get mine detectors ready.
I gotta take that tank out.
Alpha to ground.
This is Charlie to all squads. Our medic's currently down. We need a medic on our boss.
Be advised, Charlie, I believe all medics are down at the moment.
Bugger.
Worst comes to worst, I can grab that thing. Oh wait, hold up. All medics are down. Oh dear.
Go ahead.
I mean, they literally ignored the sign, so
Get your traffic.
needs to be some pretty heavy reinserts here at this point.
Say again, what?
I didn't realize the infantry, like, lost everyone.
Be advised, this is Sokolov. We may have cleared the front entrance.
Oh fuck, there's one. There's one.
Yeah. Don't push out.
Now we're at a lull here because Chuckleheads decided to charge into a minefield, and the sign's right here, so they chose that. Lost another squad back here. I didn't think they would lose that fight, but they did.
How much room do you have inside the alley?
I have 6 spots plus co-pilot.
Falcon should have respawned by now to also ferry people.
We have approximately...
Because there should be still a third helicopter.
Disregard that as 6 seats outside of the helicopter.
I think he's actually back at, yeah. They're trying to ferry reinserts now. This was a mess. I don't mean for it to get this gruesome, but we do have the extra time. I was just trying to wave the tank off from clearing the front.
Person in Vic to helicopter pilot. How many slots do you have left?
Are you talking to Heli 1 or Heli 2?
The one that's on the ground.
Now watch this.
Alpha remnants are on the east side of the castle. Hearing mortars fire inside it. Don't suppose that's friendlies.
Yes, that entire squad is respawned. Actually, no, 3 of them have ducked around.
To run a lot of.
But yeah, now air is gonna be up to their elbows in reinserts.
Mass cast due to mines.
This is Charlie to tank.
2IC to anybody who knows where that minefield is, please mark it with a box on the map.
Yes, Charlie?
Did you take it to the marshal?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, I thought it would work. Enhanced movement's usually so reliable.
Alright, all squads are currently...
Ground command.
This is Grand Command.
Be careful, lads, there's mines in here. The other squad got oofed by them. I'll take
That is Stall squad, actually.
if I explode.
If you look on the map, that red circle, when we power war zone, we have like tons
You're
of
kidding.
in there right now.
Either of you are AT? Hey, that's a bad guy.
Hey, that's a bad guy, and I whip around too.
Killed you.
No, Eddie!
There shouldn't be. I think this area's okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Local, this Weasel, we are coming up behind you. Please don't shoot us.
Okay.
Do you guys have the west coast secure at all?
West
We've
coast,
engaged a fair bit on the west coast.
at least southwest was secure at the time Charlie mass cast there.
At the time, won't do it for me. I'm going to be landing south of the castle. You're going to have to walk in.
Looks like they also brought a transport truck. Yeah, filled with guys. They'll take that up the MSR. They'll take another few minutes. But yeah, no, this is not how I expected this to go.
Alpha's on the east side. I've got 3 of my guys here, and 1 of them down.
Well, it will take a bit.
It's gonna respawn that squad.
Use the front entrance.
And now they're clearing out the towers.
Go to Charlie remnants, please mark a arrow tracing a path directly into the castle.
Just use the roads.
Good copy.
these guys off the mortars.
Raid search complete. I don't know how many that is. It's a squad size. That's yourself.
Can't even hear the shotgun.
There's a lot of tracers. Where are you guys in the northern side? What the fuck?
What's up, guys? Hey there.
No, Eddie!
You joking.
Oh! Crap, okay, wait.
Be advised, there's a shitload of guys inside the compound. It looks like mortar.
It's Robot Wars.
Sandbag bunkers, whatever the fuck they're called.
Eddie's in trouble. I don't think we're gonna... I don't think we're gonna be able to fix this one, gents.
There's still no medics here. God damn it.
Can't adjust the camera length either.
Right, is any squad lead still at the fort?
Oh well.
Alpha SL's here.
How many guys do you have with you?
I'd say like 6 from 3 different squads in the fort at the moment. We're in no position to push.
Copy that. Try to secure a LZ.
Alright, bunch of dudes have just redeployed. They can drop an LZ right there, but I got a machine gunner.
By the road should be safe.
We got a man, a group of 6.
Yeah.
coming in
Oh,
from your south.
yes!
We're almost at the main hill.
Bravo is pushing.
Oh, that was... Yeah, that was from the rear.
Just got digged by something.
That was a northern squad.
He's got digged by AT somewhere.
Yes, Eddie!
Heroes, be aware.
Eddie, attack mode!
Low south and drop off when the force is close by.
Too close. I got you.
Beep, beep.
Oh, fuck.
Beep.
Thank you.
No! Eddie knocked himself over again. So don't... They heard me with the beeps, but okay. Eddie unfortunately is...
Alpha, can you secure the LZ marker?
Well, LZ's secured by the fucking tank, but you don't...
Yeah, he can't fire when he's upside down.
It's a risk.
Yeah, Alpha's 1 dude at this point, so that's a no.
By the way, the bunker on the left side of the entrance has got like AI inside, because the gun keeps poking through and there's one in the entrance at the top.
Oh well. Rest in peace, Eddie. There's 2 versions of Eddie, one with the pelter, one with the pelter's the shotgun, the roller is the one with the...
We took a couple of my medics to the LV. We pushing to the...
Oh, you're glitched in there. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of you. Falcon DC'd because I think he crashed in the water. Oh, that's brilliant. And Rex played with the Minefield, and the Minefield won. I'm trying to have these guys fold back, and...
One of the helos is down, it appears.
Huh.
All units move to marker LZ question mark. We'll assault the castle from there. All
yeah, so that's all the reinsert abilities. So I think we're having people who are dead disconnect instead. Huh.
More contacts north of the castle.
They think they're being engaged from above, but they're just being flanked by only a few guys.
Probably pushing to the LV mark.
Okay, let's see if we can recover here. Had some heavy fire go on that medic. His body's sliding down. Him and Kill, thanks for the host, my man. There's my Zeus Eagle. Alright, let's see. I think Force 2 here will be able to get this done. Hopefully we won't have people all try to go through that again. I mean, I find that hilarious. They literally, like, walked past the sign into the mines. It's like, Jesus, guys. Keurig victory.
I see the Sokolov one. Are you on the northern end of the castle?
Perhaps.
All Eddie does is either has a shotgun or something else. Don't do it!
White line.
Tank, hold fire on that bunker.
Tank just tried killing Moxie and Caleb.
We did see movement in it.
Yeah, that was me, sorry. That I didn't call out.
Yeah, we did see like 4 infantry swarming in.
Yep, I need some immediate support here because I'm alone.
We have a team of about 8 infantry that are pushing
Ground.
to you.
You better off going into the castle, not coming to us.
We're pushing to the castle right now.
It's okay, I'm sure they'll learn. Or they won't. I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do. Put those signs in to help them gauge the minefield from the other side. Ronan, he's the guy in the multi-twitch, by the way. And he's still climbing.
Oi! We did a medic outside the tower. He's dead.
Whew. What has this op come to? It's day 2 of being being done with minefields. That's one way to put it, yeah. Let's see if they figure out how to get in this base. No. Fire at will. Come on, there's still a good chunk of you in here. How dare you call hold fire?
Bravo is in the castle right now. Pushing in.
Over this rubble.
Why is the medic running off on his own getting shot?
Pushing in on foot now because our vehicles...
Oh no, Larry!
Okay, found it. Now found it.
Oh, son of a bitch! Larry was on the stream when I made it! Fuck you, Larry! God damn it! That's how he knows about... Ah, see, this is why I don't stream making the fun things. I forgot he was in that stream, but now you got Devil getting engaged by the heavy gunner up here. Ah, T3 op is gonna be in about a little under about 30 minutes.
I'm coming. There's several guys. NATO. Yeah.
And there goes Potato down the minefield. Oh, for the love of gosh. All right. Thanks for the sign. Ah. Let's see, 15 plus 25. Yeah, I got less than 35 minutes, but we still have to do debrief. So I have like 20 minutes for
Go ahead.
my
Are you
breakfast.
Mad, or are we done? You dead?
Does any squad still report contact inside the castle?
All ground assets. This is high. We're index at this time.
All units, stop shooting. We're index.
This is Alpha 5 IC. We're done.
Yeah, this is why I normally don't use mines, because they charge in anyway. Oh my fucking god.
Minefield or no?
Oh yeah, I knew. I was like, okay, maybe if I'm lucky enough, I can get through this, and it won't kill me. But I wasn't lucky enough, and it fucking blew up
Yeah,
my
no.
face.
Killed more than half our squad.
Also, fun fact: the mines are invisible, so we can't see them.
No, they're not invisible. They're
No,
just
you can see
maybe
them.
glitched in the ground.
All right,
Yes,
so
you couldn't see any mines.
my only thing to say, first off, hope you had fun. But my main thing is when you guys look up and see a mine sign, and then I watch you still go in.
YOLO.
God damn it.
just YOLO.
And then you literally threw enough bodies to make it to the top of the ridge where mine dispensers were, and you triggered them, and then it just made it 10 times worse because now the mines were outside of the marked area, and that killed quite a few people. So yeah, that last one was meant to be you go through the main entrance, you go around just past that minefield was a way you could go around the side. And I had a bunch of little traps there, such as drones with shotguns, hidden statics, and then if you tried to, use enhanced movement to climb over, I had like 4 turrets. But the tank took most of them out, which allowed other people to eventually get up there. But I didn't mean for that to be that big of a slog, so... Oh well, say la vie. Hope you had fun. Ground, go ahead. Whew. Okay. Do I see?
Things went well, got a bit disorganized, or rather, it got chaotic at the end there. Don't walk into a minefield after a few people blow up. Apart from that, everything went fine. Alpha, go ahead.
Not much to say. Alpha did fine. I think we ran into 3 separate forest ambushes, which fucked us up though. And at the end, we didn't die to a minefield because gravity killed us instead.
I can't.
So yeah, I got nothing really.
Okay.
Bravo. Galil, I think.
Galil.
That's fine.
Galil's not really-
Charlie?
There. We pushed along. We were mostly supporting the tank crew, and everything was working well. Sometimes squad got quite separated, but it worked out in the end. We got bamboozled by the minefield. Other than that, it was fun. We pushed along.
Next crew?
We supported the tank most of the time. Yeah, only got taken out at the end there because of forest ambush and us being a very lightly armored vehicle. And yeah, things did good. Sorry for not being able to read a map properly at the beginning, but yeah, we worked good.
Tank?
We did tank stuff with transport infantry where we could, and we asked for infantry to stick with us when we couldn't really stick with them much, or escort us through the Airsworth woods. There wasn't really much that could do much to us today, I don't think. So we did kind of lean on that towards the end, but we still tried to make each play as if it wasn't like a fucking indestructible tank that could just go around and do whatever the fuck it wanted. Oh no, we did what we could. We supported when we could. That's my driver, as well.
Air?
The tank, because it had 3 staff in it, had plot armor. That's all.
Okay.
Air?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, it's just been laggy.
1, 2, 3 test.
Yep. We can hear you.
Oh, my mic's working again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, Ground, I'll let you speak up at the end after air, okay?
Yeah, for air, we were called in exactly once for fire support. Apart from that, we just kind of flew around and our own thing, waiting for to be called in. And we got shot down by stuff. I managed to get domed in the head, and Falcon left for some reason, so yeah. It's alright, just call us in more.
Is the power was on already?
Hold on, we'll rotate out. Is Falcon here?
No, I think he left for some reason.
Yeah, all right, we'll do ground, then Bravo, and then it'll be open.
Yeah, that's my second time GCing. First time was like a couple of months ago, so first time really GCing right now. I think it went well. People responded when they did. People voiced their concerns when I said something that didn't quite work. Thanks to Silva for my seeing. You gave me some really good tips, and yeah. Mines was a bit of a slog. I did call that a couple of times, but I probably called it out too late or something, so I don't know. And it appears my microphone shut itself in between a couple of times, so I'm sorry if I said something and it didn't get through. Apparently my headset is dying. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bravo?
We not have Alpha?
Well, we already went through everybody and you weren't here, so it's down to you.
Fair. Okay, I just first of all want to say good job, Grand Command, and really, I was really impressed from Silver when he stepped up. So good job, Silver. I think my squad did okay. I hope so. From what they told me, it was okay for them. I don't know what happened in the last one, but we got fucking overwhelmed and got swarmed by AI. On top of that, heal, yeah. And when we on the second objective, I will be happy if Alpha I'd be happy if Alpha actually will be more fast on maneuvering. Sometimes you just need to pull your guys and continue moving to the FOB and not get stuck like in the open field. That was Bravo did, and we only lost one guy, so one guy for one FOB is like good stuff. But you got stuck behind us and you continue getting fucked there, so at least that was I prefer to continue moving and then deal with stuff that come from behind us. And yeah. Garcoman, I didn't hear anything. Did you have any criticism about me or something?
All right, so they're going to individual criticisms. Here's the deal, guys. I'm going to have a quick bite to eat. We'll be back at about 2:30, so in about 35 minutes. 35 minutes to do the T3 op. It's going to be a short one, but it's going to be a really cool looking one, I promise. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Hopefully I'll see you in a little bit. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Cheers, have a good one. Go operate operationally.